Okay, punters, it's time for our first play-in games of the NBA. And the first matchup I want to touch on is the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. Now, these two teams played 4 times this season, 3-1 to the Warriors. The only game that Memphis won, they scored a franchise record 27 three-pointers. So, with this being an important kind of playoff game, I expect the Warriors to win. I think they're going to take a pretty comfortable win. The line's at 7 points. I think they're going to cover it, and I think maybe the game's going to be closer. But when we get to garbage time, I think Memphis just start looking forward to the next game, and the Warriors will just put a couple more points to cover the line. One of those kind of backdoor covers. The Warriors, since getting Jimmy Butler to the team, they have gone. Let me see what the number is there. 23-7 since he joined the franchise, and he's doing really well, getting complementing Steph Curry and Draymond Green as that top three players in the team. I think their goal is to kind of get on the crush the boards against Memphis. That's one of the troubles they had in their matchups earlier this season. They couldn't get enough rebounds, and they were struggling a bit to get into transition. I think that's going to be an important point, and you've seen Steph Curry say that post game when that matchup was decided, that from the last game, that they're going to have to crush the boards. They're going to have to try hard in transition to get on top of Memphis, who are a team that historically are good rebounders and start their offense quite well from that. I think the veteran kind of experience from Golden State in this game will get them across the line. In the Eastern Conference, it's the Atlanta Hawks and the Orlando Magic. Orlando, the best defensive team in the league this season, coming up against the Hawks, who, yeah, they're average. Both teams are really average. They were just one win against away from each other in the standings to finish the regular season. They have a pretty soft division that they play in, so a couple of easy wins there throughout this season, but they've been on a bit of a roller coaster, both of these teams, up and down all season long. But one thing that has stayed strong is the Orlando defense. And I think that's important when you get into these clutch games, how good your defense can be. I think Trae Young is an interesting dynamic and a point of difference in this game. If he is on song, that Atlanta will definitely have a chance getting into this fourth quarter. But man, the Orlando, the young core and the defensive pressure that they exude, I think it's going to get on top of everybody else in that Atlanta team, and you can't just rely on Trae Young to dig you out of the hole every single time. There's been a lot of play-in action for the Hawks. They're the team top. How do I say it? The team that's played in the tournament third most after the Lakers and. There was another team there. Can't remember who it was. But anyway, doesn't really matter. The team that wins this game then going to meet the Boston Celtics in the first round of the playoffs. So not a great kind of road for the team that gets out of this game. But I think you just got to play what's in front of you. And the Orlando Magic will get this one. They went 2-2 on the season. Paolo Banchero, 8th leading scorer through the last kind of month of this season, where Orlando went on a 9-3 run to finish the year. So they have form coming into this one and form over the Hawks. That's the NBA play-in first two games. Looking forward to seeing what results we can get here.